Hello guys, I'm Garage Builds, and what you have right here is my latest project, and it is a staff that can turn into a folding nunchuck. It uses a few pipes and a telescopic mechanism so that you can fold it and make a nunchuck out of it. This is still my prototype. And in this video I'm going to be finishing it with you. To turn it into a nunchuck you have to fold this in and this out. And now you have entered nunchuck mode. The size of it is 1 meter by 20 centimeters when it's as a staff, and as a nunchuck it is somewhere around 35 on this part, 32 on this part, and the chain is around 25 centimeters. These are some rough estimates. But yeah, for a prototype I am very happy with it. And now let's go and finish this project. So as you can see, I sanded them down. The pipes were very dirty, were full of rust, and I had to sand down the old paint job so that I can repaint them. They look much cleaner now, and they are ready to be painted, but not before we drill the last holes. We still have to drill some attachment points, and also for the closing of the nunchuck we have to drill a few more holes. So let's go and do just that. We finally finished drilling the holes, and we can move on to painting. To paint this I'm going to use some spray paints, and I'm going for a red and white color scheme because this is what I had the most of. So I'm thinking of painting this part white and these parts red. So let's go paint them. As you can see, I sprayed and painted them, these two white and these other ones red. And now I'm going to have to wait a few hours until they dry. So see you guys later. Now that our parts are painted and dried, we can do the final assembly. But one more recap. We have the steel pipes, the chain, and some nails that I'm going to use as the pins so that it will stay opened or closed. So let's do the final assembly. And so this is the finished build. Now it's in staff mode, and to transform it is very simple. You have two pins, one pin here and another pin here, which you can remove so that you can fold them. I've already removed them so I can make this transformation with only one hand. So what you have to do is one half goes in and the other half also goes in. And now you have uncovered the chain and all you have to do is put the pins so it will remain in this position. And now you've entered nunchuck mode. So, let's see if this thing can do some damage. Now for the testing, you can see it is first in staff mode. The staff is a little bit wobbly because that's the trade that you have to do so that it is also a foldable weapon. But still, even though it is a little bit floppy, it still stays together and it won't fall apart. So, let's see if this can do some damage.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Damage. And yeah, of course it can do. It's just a meter long metal stick. Even though it is a little floppy, this still is pretty heavy and it is a little bit long. So you have everything that you need here. This of course would have worked. Next, let's change it into a nunchuck. Now it is in nunchuck mode. So, as I said before, this is pretty heavy. So, yeah, it is a little bit harder to maneuver, but if you hit someone with this, they are not coming back. So, let me get the dummy up and then we can see how this works too. So, as you can see, this is pretty powerful and you wouldn't want to be hit with any of these, neither with the nunchuck or the staff, because after all they are still solid metal and they do the most damage, the metal parts, and especially because they are made out of steel and are very heavy. So one knock from this and you're gonna see some stars. One more thing, if you want to do this at home, I've discovered that some screws are way better as pins than the nails I used at first, because the screws have these parts which are harder to slide out. So yeah, these grooves are way better for the stability of the nunchuck and the staff. Oh, and also you have a few more modes to use this. You can of course take this off, and since these two aren't attached, you can have something to throw and have this like that. And I think this is pretty cool, and you also can have it longer in nunchuck mode if you want to reach somewhere and you needed that. So yeah. Also, you could make this stronger if you have some bigger diameter pipe, and you could make one more layer to the telescopic part, but then you would have it be way harder to hold in your hand. So, overall, I am pretty proud of this project. It is something simple that can be made in one day. Of course, it depends on what paint and what materials you use, but I think it can be done in one day. I mean, mine was. So, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then maybe subscribe. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.